According to mainstream science, the electromagnetic spectrum is 0.005% of what exists in the universe, in energy and other forms. But visible light, which is the only frequency band that we can see, is a tiny smear of the 0.005%. Humans are basically blind to what exists.
That's why you should limit your meat consumption. Animals and humans have something called a nociception. This is when the nerves in the skin senses something is harmful and communicates that to the spinal cord. These motor neurons activate movements to protect ourselves from threat. This allows us to know when there is a threat and to adjust accordingly. According to the law of thermodynamics, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. We know domesticated animals feel pain, so that means all animals feel pain. And when they die, where does that energy go? To us, and we consume it. I'm not telling you what to do, but be mindful.
At first, I was like, feet, as a joke. But bro, I don't think it's a joke anymore.
You don't need animal protein.
Protein in plant foods. As I often point out to people, all protein is initially made by plants. Any protein you find in animal tissues is actually recycled plant protein. So you don't need to have animal protein. And not only don't you need it, but you shouldn't have it because animal protein is toxic to our systems in a lot of ways. It damages the kidneys and can accelerate loss of kidney function, damages our blood vessels, and can promote the development of atherosclerosis and heart disease. And it's also been linked to a number of different cancers. So animal protein is not only is it not necessary, it is healthier to avoid it. I actually have a detailed lecture called Are Humans Designed to Eat Meat?, which is a comparative anatomy study looking at mammalian carnivores, mammalian herbivores, and then humans to show that we have the jaw structure, the dental complement, the digestive tract, and the physiology of a committed herbivore. As I said before, animal protein actually causes a lot of problems in our physiology if it's ingested over a long period of time, which is why diets that are high in animal foods are associated with higher levels of chronic disease and also earlier death. Around the world, studies show that the more plant-based the diet, the greater the longevity and the lower the risk for one, all-cause mortality, and two, chronic disease. Absolutely, it is not necessary.
Mithananam, God and goddesses. So we have this comment here. I like water with ice. Think about it. Why was ice starting being put in drinks to begin with? Because you have to remember, we didn't always have a freezer, right? It's something that's still actually relatively new. And if you go to any place where you can consume food, whether it's a restaurant, a diner, or even when you go to a place like family, etc., and friends, you're always getting a drink that's either cold or you're given a drink that has ice in it. Even if you go to the restaurant, they will literally give you a drink with ice in it. It became a social norm, but doesn't mean because everyone does it, doesn't mean that it's healthy. Understand that you have this fire in your stomach, Jatara Agni. And when you're constantly putting cold fluids in your stomach, you're destroying your immune system, you're destroying your stomach.
Don't scroll. Project Bluebeam is in motion. If you don't know what Project Bluebeam is, it's a setup project by the elites to use holograms to fake the rapture and alien sightings. Which makes sense because there's been thousands of UFO sightings just in 2021 alone. I know you all have been seeing this shit. And now the Pentagon is set to release everything they know about UFOs by June 1st. And that's only one part to the agenda. Another part is to cause war around the world. And I know y'all have been seeing the shit that's going on in Israel. And that's not even the only thing. Russia and Ukraine are gonna go to war. And then this too. The last part I'll talk about is to cause a large amount of natural disasters. Now watch this. These are all just in the past 9 days. Colombia is flooding. Huge storm in Australia. Huge wildfire in Kazakhstan. Dangerous storm in China. Mass flood in Mexico. More flooding in Spain. More flooding in Saudi Arabia. Like for part 2.
So on June 1st, if you aren't aware already, the alien information is going to be leaked. What I need you to know, and the most important thing I need you to know, is understand this.
It is fake. It is fake. It is not real. Naturally, Earth is raising its vibration right now. People on Earth are raising their vibration. There's people that are stuck in lower vibrations. This is a spiritual war for your consciousness. Either people are going to stay stuck in lower vibrations, or they're going to continue to raise their vibration. This is another thing that is going to be used against you to keep you in a low vibrational state of consciousness. The key to freedom is awareness. The things that you are unaware of are used against you to control you. So I want you to do some free thinking for yourself and ask yourself the question, why would the government be sending out all this information to the masses of the world about classified information that they've hid for years? Look, when shit starts to pick up and there's gonna be an alien invasion, understand that it is fake.
I want to know some great books to read? I gotcha. The Richest Man in Babylon is a great book by George S. Clason. This is the gateway to wealth right here. All my woke people know about this. 1984 by George Orwell. This is a great book. For all my healthy people out there, Alkaline Plant-Based Diet is a great book. And Alkaline Herbal Medicine. These are both by Akil Anise. This is great for anybody who wants to know more about being alkaline. If you want to change your life, definitely read Millionaire Success Habits. It's not just about being rich financially, but being rich in every aspect of your life. Rich Dad's Guide to Investing is a great book. Also, Rich Dad Poor Dad is a great book by Rob Kiyosaki. Definitely check that out. That will open your mind and change your life financially for sure. The Compound Effect will give you guidance on how to change your habits. There's also a great book right here, The Home Remedies by John Renner. 48 Laws of Power is also a great book. Also, Think and Grow Rich. These are all great books that we need to read. If y'all got any great books for me to read, drop them in the comments below. Let's get this knowledge together, y'all. Much love.